It is very hard to speak about Jeremy in 5 minutes and encapsulate and do justice to the man. It's just not possible. But I do acknowledge and recognise the wonderful speech that Rabbi Cummins gave at the memorial service at Woollahra, and really he struggled to work his way through that speech, really I think embodying the emotion that we all felt that day in this loss. And I personally feel it greatly as well. He's worked with so many people across the spectrum of politics and the spectrum of our lives, and that was really what Jeremy was all about. Jeremy was a bridge builder, and no more important work can be done in this world in its present time with the divisions and rifts and problems that we face than his work of bridge building. And in the Jewish faith there's a wonderful concept, in particular tikkun olam, which is all about literally healing the world. And there was no better embodiment of that principle than Jeremy. He took that obligation personally and strove every day in every way to deliver on that central tenet, that commitment. And he did it across the spectrum, reaching out to people who, and sometimes in faiths there have been journeys to progress and getting over historical anomalies and impediments, and he laboured long and hard in the marriage equality debate and issues like child protection, and achieved magnificent outcomes in all of those battles that he fought. And it was mentioned that there was a minute's silence in Gladys Berejiklian's cabinet room, which was a wonderful tribute, but there was also a minute's silence in Michael Daly's New South Wales caucus room to just really bring home that concept of him being the bridge builder, really well illustrated in the political sphere. But more than just in the political sphere, he was very actively engaged in interfaith and intercultural bridge building. And in Sydney, with its wonderful diversity of communities, he embraced it and celebrated that diversity, showed the way forward to inclusion, a way to build understanding. And in this time when we're seeing these extreme right-wing elements out there trying to give new life to anti-Semitism, these Nazis that have been responsible for attacks on my own electorate offices, there's never been a more important work than dispelling the myths and the misinformation and the propaganda that groups like that are seeking to disseminate. We've seen their active attempts to infiltrate political parties recently. So the eternal vigilance that we must exercise in tribute to Jeremy in that space has been brought home, I think, more starkly in recent times. I guess the other side of Jeremy that I want to celebrate, as well as commemorating him today, is his sense of humour. He was just such a special person in that respect, could defuse moments of tension, find that right moment to intervene with a point of wit. And in fact, we were exchanging text messages quite often during this period, and his last text message to me, he joked about being at the 100th anniversary of the board in 2045. So a very special person. But as has been reflected, he achieved more in 36 years than many people achieve in 100 years. And it's incumbent on us, and we will strive to ensure that his young children understand what manner of man was their father, and their right to be proud of him, a pride we all share in having known Jeremy, whose example will light our way for all our remaining days. He's physically gone, but he will always be with us. Shalom Haveh. Thank you.